episode 54. This week I'm reviewing Fruitvale Station, the new film from first-time director Ryan Coogler about the death of Oscar Grant III, a man who was killed at a San Francisco BART station, the Fruitvale Station, in 2009 while handcuffed and unarmed, shot in the back by a police officer. The movie seems timely because of like the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman case going on, but it's sort of it's a different movie. There's not as much. There's a little bit of racial tension in the movie, but it really is a look at a day in the life of this person that ends tragically and sort of suddenly. I think the film is made. The filmmaker should be extremely proud. It's the guy's 26 and he made this movie. It took me 45 weeks to finally get the setting right for a YouTube movie review channel. And this guy's made a movie that may or may not be nominated for several Oscars in 6 months at 26 years old. So it's very impressive. The star of the movie is Michael B. Jordan, an up-and-coming actor who you may recognize from The Wire or Friday Night Lights. He plays Oscar Grant III, and it's a very strong performance. I don't think it's a breathtaking, amazing performance, but it's a very competent lead performance. I think the acting is strong in the movie. There are a few moments where it's the last day of this guy's life, and if you know the story, so you know it ends tragically. But at times I felt like a little bit romanticized in terms of it's his mother's birthday, which is an interesting coincidence. So there's a reason for him to be kind of talking with family members and sharing stories, which makes it all the more tragic. But at times, like he quits smelling weed on this day, and that may be true, but it also felt a little contrived, just like, oh, he's decided to turn everything around on this final day. That said, though, it offers some glimpses of his past that indicate that this guy was not a saint, but maybe he had matured to a certain level. And then his death is completely tragic and really punches you in the gut at the end of the movie. And it's a movie that I give all the credit to the filmmaker and the writing. It's minimalist, but it's not minimalist in that like Sofia Coppola way where she makes movies that I can't stand because like nothing happens and I don't give a shit. This movie kind of lets just the city and the story and the characters just do their thing, and it leaves kind of a powerful impression on the viewer. I'd give the movie an A-, just because I felt a little bit of the contrivedness of the film, if that's even a word, of some of the too much good stuff happening. But besides that, it's an excellent movie. I think the filmmaker, as much as people are talking about the star Michael B. Jordan as somebody who's on the rise, this filmmaker, may have just written his ticket to a fast ticket to the A-list in Hollywood. So if it's playing in your city, I think you should see it. I think it just plays all the issues correctly. It doesn't make anybody an unnecessary victim or complain or make excuses for anybody's bad or good behavior. It's just a really great piece of sort of tragedy. So go see it. You can see Pacific Rim anytime. That's going to make $500 million. But Fruitvale Station's, I think, an important movie. Not even for what it's saying, but just you may see the first of many great movies from this filmmaker. And it's it's still a timely story. But the racial issues are not as pronounced as you might think they are. If they make a movie about the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman case, I think that would be made a lot differently. So sorry this one wasn't funny, but I think it's a really good movie. It's hard to make this a review about a movie like this super funny. So just go see it and enjoy. Talk to you next week.
Wanna get the feeling, gotta get the feeling,